Welcome to the LosRico podcast. And that's real intelligent conversation outlet. And we're sponsored by the Amigad Financial Group. Thank you, family over there. I really appreciate it. The 8th Dimension Architects. Thank you, Destiny, for that. I really appreciate it. Armania Homes. Thank you, Harmony, for that. And I absolutely appreciate it. Now, the word for today is assimilate. 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 And that means to take in information, ideas, or culture and understand fully. I wanted to start this one off with a quote. And that quote says, "When the student is ready, the teacher will appear." Now, credit may be given to the Buddha for that quote, but I'm not sure where it originated. But I just see it like it's two ways to look at it. Like if you're having an experience and all of a sudden something that the teacher taught you comes to you. Now, on that could be where the teacher will appear. Now, another way of looking at it is the student and the teacher are the same person. Interesting. Hold on. What's up, my man? Big Queen. Hey, Funky Monkey. You okay? Hey, Honey Bunny. You okay? All right. Hey, let's get a pic. Bad. Yes, ma'am. May we get one citrus bang, one roasted strawberry coconut, one of your blueberry banana, and one avocado chocolate. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. I began to keep a journal for the first time in my life, and I truly wish I had did this much sooner. It's just something about writing it down. Mr. Ron said that his teacher taught him not to trust your memory. So write it down, everything. And there's no wrong or right way to use your journal. And you might like to come up with different ways to organize it in different filing methods for your entries that you put in your journal. Your first one will be different than your second one and so on. But the truth is, it's you. It's you in written form. It's your book. Thoughts, ideas, plans, strategies, outcomes, formulas, wisdom, purpose, life, goals, achievements. And it will serve as a best friend who listens, right? Someone who reminds you of that feeling and intent behind certain interests. Something that will pick you up when the energy seems to diminish, or what some might even call like writer's block. But most of all, it'll help you know your why. Why? Why should I start a journal? Why? Why do I want to be writing things down? Why? Why do I need to develop and improve? Why? Why should I capture my experiences? Why? Or why not? I can tell you a journal is a great way to manifest your desires. I grabbed a 5x7 size, so it'll be easy to take with me everywhere. I even got like a gallon Ziploc bag to put mine in, so if it started raining or something, I can throw it in there. I was already familiar with the affirmations and stuff like the law of attraction, power of positive thinking, but it was magic when I started writing somewhere where I can be myself 100%, look at myself 100%, things that didn't go well and ways to recover, and just daily improvements that commissioned me toward a much better future. My journal even called me out, pointed out my faulty logic and way of thinking. At the beginning, I was in attack mode. Here I was, all obstinate, stuck on thinking I knew it all. I knew I was right, but I didn't know enough to know when I was wrong. That ever happened to you? And that can apply to anything, really. I could easily find problems about the job, about who running the country, about the haters, about the youth, folks that I felt like had sold out these systems, religion, and conspiracies. And the stress of not being able to do nothing about none of that stuff from where I'm at. Hey, that's not healthy, trust me. My journaling helped me discover one major problem, and I'm just telling the facts. But the major problem was I didn't have a written plan for myself. Huh? What's my plan? What is my plan for my life? And that's when I knew I needed to get busy. Now, I can not only work on why I need to use a journal, but I can also work on who I need to use the journal for. If anyone should walk up right now and ask you, what's your plan for your life? And may I look at it? Could you show and tell? If not, we need to work on getting that plan together. Now, my motto is, when your attitude change, everything around you will change. My mission statement is to see change as a chance to get it right this time. Now, I want to add for you, a change of mindset is no good unless you take on a change in action. Let's start one. Now, you may see a better way to start that will fit you and your needs, but we got to take some action by using this journal. You know, baby girl always asks me, what's the reward for all this? And the reward would depend on your efforts. The trophy goes to the best, not the unwilling. Oh yeah, there's a story. It's kind of primitive, but it's about seeing opportunity in obstacles. Seeing opportunity in obstacles. And this story says, the king was wealthy, but curious. He wanted to test the people to see who has a good attitude in life and cared about the country. One day, he placed a huge boulder in the middle of the road. Then he hid to see who would try to move it. The wealthy merchants and the courtiers was just passing by it. Nobody tried to move it. They just walked around it and fussed that the king doing a poor job maintaining these roads. But later, a peasant came their way with a load of vegetables and saw the boulder. He had to set his load down and try to move the boulder away. And after strenuous effort, he succeeded. Then he saw a pouch laying in the place of the boulder. It contained many gold pieces and a note from the king that read, "This is the reward for the person who moves the boulder away." See that? So I guess the moral is there's always a reward when you remove obstacles. If you remove the obstacle to gain fitness, remove the obstacle to gain knowledge, to gain wealth, to gain love, the obstacle to gain self-control. And to me, that effort is attracted by being a magnet for what you are seeking, because it's also seeking you. And that's a quote by Rumi. I'm trying to start something new for us to perhaps find our own unique personal development. I hope that this journal will encourage you to aim higher than you ever thought is possible. Let's just start one anyway. Keep it with you all the time. We can come back and read it once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever we need to do. I want y'all to get better and get stronger and get wiser. Promise to never give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your brother, and don't give up on your sister. And don't let it get to where siblings don't talk to each other. We can change the old diminishing or the old decaying philosophy. Let's make our journal into a guidance system. Hopefully we starting this early for you so you can become clear and alert about life. Since you are a business, all businesses have to keep a record, and it's called keeping the books. This journal is our system, and it really serves many but two important purposes. Number one, it is where you track warning signs and it can prevent failure. Number two, help you to realize and take opportunities that will surely come. See, when I think about us being separated, the only real cause is that we missed out on a great relationship, ideas, and better understanding. But we got it now, our journal, our guidance system. Anybody can change. Just throw out or throw away that old philosophy and start a new one. Because what if a person knows what needs to be done? Then here's the chance to cash in on having a good body, cash in on having a good future, cash in on having good finances. But this person ignores the warnings and destroys the opportunity. Shouldn't this person walk up to a mirror and ask, whose side are you on? Right? Here's a little faith. And I found this in the ancient text from the Corinthians. And it said, you will not be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, there's also a way out so you can endure it. Wow. You have the power to make a choice and be congruent with the positive side. Cooperate with the positive side. That's how you turn nothing into something. I've did it plenty of times, but y'all are my greatest creation. Our journal, a guide, our action plan is how we gonna turn nothing into something. So when you start to look forward to journaling and designing and planning the kind of life you want, wrote it all down, now taking action and embodying the work becomes so much easier. Somebody had to embody the work to make and code these phones and computers. Somebody had to embody the work to get these buildings up and these roads and these cities. It takes work to build a relationship. You have to embody the work to keep out disease. Embody the work to create this new metaverse. And see, when you know your target, it makes it fun. And you'll be having the time of your life when you embody the work to get that career. Because I don't want to be all talk or just a good thinker. I can show right here how my business is going and the actions that I've taken, our principles. Remember our principles? They still apply. Watch this. Number 1, set the goal. Make a promise to keep a journal. Number 2, don't be distracted. And these daunted people can't bring you low. And focus no matter what's going on. The journal entries caught the warnings and showed the opportunity. Number 3, keep your body so you can finish. Our journal is also tracking our progress and actions, helping us to stay with it, feel good while we doing good for yourself. Yes. And number 4, it's your turn now. Your time, your skills, and value has went into this journal. And now this little book is indispensable. No telling what the money value is. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4 billion, right? And I say this, there's a saying out there, do what you love and you will never work a day in your life. I have to disagree with that because it can get taken out of context real easy. Question, can what you love be monetized, lucrative, and scalable? My opinion is go for something you appreciate. And that will make it easier to discover a passion for it. Then embody the passion and be on a master level with what you do. And as that passion get to where it helps many people, that's like living your purpose. That's turning nothing into something, your reality. Journals are for serious students too. Are you? Okay, mine is a 5 subject, so you can also make a table of contents or some kind of index to go to certain places quickly or divide the pages with a tab at each section. Hold on. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and come to the channel often and stay with us for a while like a mentor. Listen over and over until you finally get a vision or you finally see a miracle. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. Okay, on the first tab, let's make section 1, notes. Right here, I'll put my mission statement, Vision statement, introduce myself. I'm a Scorpio. Next, it'll be things to remember. And you can tell your story. Talk about your day. But try to have something good to say. Always look for the positive, no matter if it was a bad day. See if you can find something good that came out of the situation. Don't be afraid to tell the truth. It's your journal. Next, stand up for yourself. Because when you write it out, you also start working it out at the same time. Next, keep a journal all the time. Even when you're not writing, you may want to, or you may even get inspired at any time to just read through it and spark more ideas or finish a thought. And this section can also be used like taking a class or seminar or workshop. Depending on the subject matter of the class, it may go in a different section of the journal, so you can take notes from that class. You can also write the place, the time, and the date on your entries. It's like capturing the full experience of that moment. Okay, on the second tab, let's make section 2, careers and goals. Leave the first 2 pages blank. We'll use those to write down a list of goals, things we want, places we might want to visit, or somewhere we might want to travel to. It's up to you. Just write them down when they come to you. And when you accomplish something on your list, you can check it off. Next, pick a career that you may be interested in. Let's find out how much money can be made in that career. Next, what do I need to learn to start preparing so that I can earn that amount? Next, which university or which school or what certifications will I need? And what's the cost for the subject? Next, let's read a few books about the career and about the subject. You are powerful. You start out with small steps, and that's how you start any goal. It's kind of like, what can I do right away? What can I do right now to get this started? Some little small steps. And this is all notes to where you can see yourself in that field. And think sustainable future of the careers. Will it last? Will it be in demand? How will it affect the sustainability of the planet? Next, I would write down how much money do you want and why? Write down your amount. Do it like an elevator pitch. Next, a job will make you a living. A job will make you a living, but you need some good ideas to get to wealth. But let me tell you what I saw at these jobs, and not to be spooked, but not all, but just some. Some of the people came from wounded childhoods. Some were spoiled and uppity. Mama took care of them and nourished them pretty good, but she allowed them to make or negotiate out a certain task. But Mom, I had to get this. This is why I didn't make my bed. I didn't finish work because I wanted a snack cake. Sometimes they still would get rewarded, but that taught them to be neglected and lie and manipulate and scam. And Mama might fuss, but soon they get immune to fussing. But then most dads try to build confidence, discipline, and be responsible and make productive and solid human beings. And sometimes they call him mean. You mean, since daddy won't fold. And if you notice, a lot of society and TV will degrade these men as if to say, what does dad know? That's terrible. That's just terrible. Not knowing that dad's heart is broken and how he fought for his sanity and didn't want you to be a wounded adult with a poverty mindset. These became the people at the jobs always lacking, hope to use others, abuse the opportunity, stealing, on a substance, racist, black and white, etc. To them, everybody a bee kisser. But that's for somebody that don't want to work or don't want to do their part. They seek to tell on, report on others, gossip, act childish, want attention to distract away from their lacking. Think they're better than everyone else, jealous, fake religious, and just petty. But I'm going to use this job as a stepping stone to my plan and my goals. So my code of conduct is trust nobody. I'm going to be on time and give 100%. Keep a positive voice in your head, whether that's music, motivation, or your own voice. I don't mind helping if you helping. Please don't touch me. I do not touch you. You're not going to use me to do your job for you. I only get one check. I don't steal, and I'm not going to help you steal. I don't smoke or drink, so no thanks. I'm straight. This is a business. Don't mix pleasure. Be decent, but not weak. I'm already here, so I might as well try to move up. I'm going to outwork and out-improve so the opportunity can find me. This is just an investment on my way to my future fortune. So like I said, a job can make you a living, but you need those ideas to make you a fortune. And then you have to work on yourself to make that fortune, to get wealthy. Improve yourself daily. Stay updated about the career, all in your journal. If you can embrace the work, you'll get what you deserve. If you really want it. Ingenuity is when you find a way, if you really want it. And one last thing for this section, and I'm not really big on news outlets because of the negative visuals. However, sometimes when it comes to financial information and markets, I tune in a little bit because I like to study any leads concerning a career or people that are successful or new technology or financial terms, so I can make a note here in my journal. Another reason I do it is because success leaves clues. And I'll study any great person. In doing so, I can see the warnings and the opportunities. Take any career annual salary, divide it by 52 weeks. And from there, you can picture the home you want, the car or the vehicle you want, where you want to live. In order to be active in that career, where would you have to locate to? Also, you can start understanding your investments and innovations that will accelerate your wealth, fortune, and value. Okay, third tab. Let's make this section definitions. I like the idea of a word for today. What I do is learn the meaning. Of course, look up a few different meanings because the entire English language is equivocal. Now, that word goes in this section. I will try to use the word in conversations as often as I can for the next 3 days. It helps you to speak well, helps you to exercise your memory. You'll be able to communicate clearly and be affable. And it's a good way to increase your spelling and writing style. Because I really love calligraphy. It just seemed like the writer put some serious effort into it. And it has a certain appeal, like a work of art. And it could add value to your enterprise. And you may also want to start learning a second or a third language. How about that? Okay, let's go to the fourth tab. Let's make this section for poems and motivation. In this section, I'm looking for positive quotes only. Anything that someone may have said that really moves you. Next, you can borrow from someone's quotes, poems, or songs that helps in the journey, and then maybe it'll inspire you to come up with your own important poems, quotes, or motivation. Next, this section can also be used to be a student of some religious entity. I'm just a student, not a follower, because this is my thought of caution. Anybody can say it. Anybody can believe it. Might be a little harder to actually live it. So I respect all religions. But if you're going to impose your religion on me, please prove that you believe it, that you live it, and you can teach it. 3 parts to a whole, and no one gets misled. Make sense? Next, I found the Stoic philosophy to be very helpful motivation. Seneca, Plato, Aristotle, Marcus Aurelius, they had truly great virtues, and I think that will be good motivation. Okay, we at the 5th tab. You ready? Let's make this one section 5, health information. Always think of yourself as a business. You are a business, and I know you want to operate and run successfully and love yourself. Next, keep your body clean and your living space clean. Any information that you may find to have the best hygiene, grooming, bathing, nails, teeth. If you come up with a perfect system, record it in this section. Any metaphysical and holistic information or new treatments and medicines, right here in this section. Next, daily exercise. I find it effective when you first wake up. Kind of get the brain rolling. Positive vibe to start your day. Next, you would set some workout goals. Write those here. How many sets? How many reps? Next, cut out the bad food in your life. Take some information on these foods that make you feel better. The ones that give you energy and keeps weight maintained. Any information you find out. Understand calories. Understand sodium. Hybrid products that may cause more harm in the long run or some side effects. Next, see yourself doing well, eating well, living well, right now and in the future. Taking walks and meditation. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So let's do the best we can and just a little more, right? You want this body to last for a long, long, long time. So when you reach the goals, you will feel good and you will feel well, that you may enjoy your achievements with a healthy body. I hope that you will save all your journals and share that wonderful information that you found with me one day so I can make mine even better. I hope your journal puts you on the path to all that you can become. See how far you can go, how much you can grow, and how great you really are. Accept the contest. Accept the call. I challenge you. You can't get better without a challenge. You can't get wisdom or wealthy without accepting the challenge to get it. And what you can do in any circumstance is so amazing. Keeping a journal, setting your goals. All the hard work you did is going to pay off in due time. I know you had to push through some times that you didn't quite understand, but I thank you for doing your journal anyway. Thank you for believing in yourself anyway. So if you can change, everything else will change. The invention is waiting on you. The technology is waiting on you. Them products waiting on you. Your fortune and your wealth is waiting on you. Your service is waiting on you. Your legacy is waiting on you. I think you can do it. Just change into it. Okay? Y'all good? Okay. I got the tip. All right, I'll see you later, bro. Quinn, I love you so much. My punky monkey. I'll see you later, okay? I love you so much. I love you so much. I'll see you later, my honey bunny. Everything I love right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.